Among the businesses whose deep roots in Wichita helped build our city, there's one whose lumber actually did build it. Today, Star Lumber and Supply is so deeply ingrained in our cityscape, it's hard to picture the year 1939, when Earl Goebel and his wife Tilly first opened a lumberyard at the rural intersection of Maple and West Street. A builder himself, Earl knew construction every bit as well as his customers, so he focused on serving the professional builder with quality products and knowledgeable service and support.
Earl's philosophy was to take care of the customer, large or small, because oftentimes your large customers were once small customers, so take care of every customer, large or small, and they'll take care of you.
The very next generation, sons Bill and Bob began unloading lumber from boxcars well before they saw their 10th birthdays. World War II had a dramatic impact on the company. Lumber shortages forced the young Goebel sons to salvage lumber from railroad cars. By the war's end, Star's yearly payroll had grown to exceed $3,500, an impressive figure in 1945. 1952 marked a period of significant expansion as Earl built a new store on West Street. Upon returning from the Korean War, Bill and Bob took on more active roles in the management of the company. When the family lost their patriarch in 1965, Bill became president and Bob was named vice president. 1 year later, the third Star Lumber was completed, and Star was able to broaden its product lines as well. The range of flooring and hardware they now offered was unprecedented in the industry. The expansion continued into a truss manufacturing operation, Perfection Structural Components, and a new 30-acre distribution facility built in 1979. Through the 80s and 90s, multiple stores were opened in Kansas. And as Star celebrated its 50th anniversary in 1989, Bill and Bob Goebel turned the business over to the next generation, naming Bill's eldest son, Chris, as the company's third president. Chris oversaw another period of dramatic growth, more than doubling Star's annual sales during his tenure. Mike Goebel, executive vice president, was there by his side. Newly appointed chairman of the board and CEO, Chris has now passed on the presidential duties to his cousin, Patrick Goebel. Today, Star Lumber and Supply provides the do-it-yourselfer and the professional contractor with the products, services, and expertise they need to get the job done.
One of our philosophies is to connect our end customers with the best vendors in the world. So we're always looking for cutting-edge products to bring to Kansas. And the better job we can do for our customers, the more successful they're going to be.
They understand at the end of the day they're in the people business, and I think there's a huge trust relationship there with people. One thing that I hear continuously over the years is you can trust what Star tells you, you can trust in the products that you buy from them. Their customer service is second to none.
Ever since Earl Goebel donated a building to be used as the temporary home of Christ the King's Parish in 1948, Star has been one of Wichita's most generous corporate citizens. The Goebel Family Star Lumber Charitable Foundation has contributed more than $5 million to a wide range of Kansas charities, from the Girl Scouts Camp Starwoods to Starkey to Habitat for Humanity.
Star Lumber is not only donors to our organization, they've sponsored a house this last year, donated all the materials to build the home, and then sent out their volunteers from their staff to come out and build that home in 20 days. It was remarkable.
We've done a number of things over the years for Habitat for Humanity, Mennonite Housing, and other such organizations. And I can't remember a time in the 23 years that Star hasn't been the first one to come to the table and say, what can we do?
Earl Goebel would be surprised how broadly diversified his lumber company has become. But what would impress him even more is the fact that the company he founded is still all about value. The value that Star's employees add, with an average of 13 years of experience and the commitment to integrity in business.
I think what really makes us different is our people. Our 10-year average experience is really important to our customers. It's the expertise that that experience brings along, and our customers really appreciate that.
They're not just a supplier of products and services. They become an extended business partner by virtue of what they bring to the table, and that's invaluable.
More than 400 employees currently serve Star's customers, 21 of whom are descendants of Earl and Tilly Goebel.
Catholic families often grow exponentially, which is the case with the Goebels. There's now 118 of us from my grandfather down, 7 on the way. We're a large family and getting larger.
It's harder to count the millions of miles of Star lumber that has seeded the growth of Wichita, or the thousands of lives their generosity has touched. But it's not hard to assess the value of a trust earned over 7 decades at a company where being counted on is what really counts.